Wait. Why she had me black, but now she back up on my dick again? I don't give a fuck about how you feel, that's insignificant. I just wanna win, don't call me twin, cause we ain't synonyms. Just got off the phone with some niggas that's really rich in this, and it just hit me. Call my bitch like, did you miss me? I just bought this whip with rap money, how could you diss me? I just know these niggas act funny like it was Ripley's. Damn, I can't believe it, got them fiending. They keep telling me I'm cold, bitch, I'm anemic. Got them tweaking shit, I'm working like a dog. When they gon' feed me, I've been reaching like I'm trying to steal the ball. Bitch, I'm on defense, on my demon shit. Always been a piece of shit, ain't tweaking, no. This freaky hoe.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
We're at the world famous Netherlands, the country.
We're in the Netherlands.
Yeah, the prettiest place we could find in the whole country was a picnic table.
Yeah, not the fucking Alps or anything, but I think they're there. But no, we're at Kingsport's little fucking port of ports called Netherlanden. It's ancient as fuck, like 1700s kind of thing. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We probably walked 10 miles to get here. Our truck's over there.
How's everybody's week been?
Long,
Good.
long and hard, just like me.
Hard.
Just like
About
me, buddy.
everything, man.
Oh shit!
It's been good though. It's been good.
Yeah.
Chucky, how's moving into your new place?
It's been good. It's been fun. It's kind of a weird feeling, like
Yep.
when when I like am just sitting in my room alone and I'm like, nobody's here. Like, you know, because like when I lived at home, I would always like try to stay in my room and like not be around everybody, but
Yeah.
they were always there, you know. So now it's like I'm alone. Nobody's there, so I'm just like sitting there like, this feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's still kind of a surreal feeling, like, oh, I live by myself. Well, my girlfriend will be moved in a couple weeks, but
It's huge.
I know, dude. When I
Big step.
when I first moved out, dude, I'm like in my house. And I'm like, oh my god, I can fucking scream at 2 a.m. Like this is weird.
Yeah. I remember your exact words. You're like, I could screw dildos into the wall if I wanted to. It's like it's your house, you know, like you own it, you know. So,
No one would care at all.
yeah.
Fucking Dodge
No one
Durango just
cares.
pulled up.
Hey man, y'all hear the
guys hear that
cars?
fucking
Sorry
train?
about
Oh, is
that.
it a train?
Oh, there's a train coming
Oh
through.
damn, we forgot about that. That's pretty funny.
Well,
Well,
hopefully we can still be heard, I guess.
y'all have a good night.
Hey, I got something I need to say.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I think they're just doing trash pickup, man. They'll be over here
Oh,
in a
the
minute.
Dodge Durango?
Yeah, the Dodge Durango.
No
Not
way.
the one.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Well-
they'll come pick up trash, and we'll be talking about cum probably by that time.
Talking about cum.
Let's wait for this. Let's wait for this train to pass.
Yeah,
We'll get
let's-
into the movies.
Let's talk about some bullshit for a second.
Some bullshit.
It's May the 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, Star Wars
Yeah.
Day.
May the 4th be with you.
You're my brother, Anakin.
Oh my god. Oh, Revenge of the Sith is
Revenge
in
of the
theaters
Sith.
again.
Yeah.
The best Star Wars.
It's one of the funnest ones.
It is, yeah.
That's probably why I like it so much. But
That's the one I grew up on. Like as a kid, that was the one that I was like,
Yeah.
this is fire.
yeah.
General Grievous, like as a kid, when you see like the 4 lightsabers, like that's how
Yeah.
you knew you
funny.
were in for some shit.
Super sick.
He was my goat, honestly.
I
was like,
can't concentrate with this fucking train.
It's a little overstimulating, like
Oh, I'm stemmed. I'm stemmed up. if
I'm
we're being
stemming out,
serious.
dude.
yeah.
I'm
Shit.
telling you, they come change that trash out, man. We talking about cum
We
and
can
they're
get them on the pod. On
Huh?
the
Yeah.
potty. We can get them in on it.
What do you think, sir?
Yeah.
You guys no idea what we're talking
Sir,
about.
I'm with Channel 5 News.
I'm with Channel 5 dudes.
Channel 5 dudes.
All right.
All right, the
fine.
train has
Jesus
passed.
That was a
Christ.
train, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
If you're a
anyway.
train guy, you might have liked that.
Or a train girl.
Or a train, well,
Are there
He
train
said,
girls?
"Well."
Oh, no.
well.
I knew a train girl.
What is
we
that?
were
Yeah,
one
anyway.
for a few years,
Was I?
maybe.
Okay, yeah, I like a steam engine.
A steam engine, the sandwich?
What? Is that a
There's-
sandwich?
Yeah, there's this. It's like turkey, ham, onions, and honey mustard.
Oh,
I mean, that
Sounds
sounds
good.
that sounds pretty good.
It's the only thing I would eat
I love
at
sandwiches.
the bar job before they kill the kitchen. but
Yeah,
I
that
love
actually sounds.
sandwiches.
I'm a
pretty
big honey
decent.
mustard guy too. I
Me
bathe in
too,
that shit.
man. I
God.
love
I'm a
it.
big turkey fan. Like I like it more than ham.
I'm
on
okay on
sandwiches.
turk if I'm gonna be for real.
Yeah,
let's-
I don't
that's the
hate
end.
it.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I kind of hate ham, to be honest with you.
You don't like ham?
Well, nah, not really.
I don't like deli meat when it's like you get it in the packs where it's like perfectly symmetrical, like
And slimy.
slices. I don't like that. I
Nah.
like it when it's like shredded style,
Yeah.
like Arby's style. You know?
Yeah. You know what
we
my
got the meats.
stepdad says he's the most repetitive person in the world. You know what he says every fucking Christmas?
What?
Mom fixes a ham every Christmas. He goes, man, that ham's good, ain't it? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, there's only 2 places to get that ham. And we're like, what? And he's like, both sides of the pig's ass. Every year.
Says
Like,
it
we're
every
all
year.
just like, ah, ha, ha.
Like, yeah, man, thanks. And he's like, God, I'm on fire tonight.
He just forgets he says it every year.
He's like, golly.
It's like I had this customer come in, and I remember exactly who he is. He only spends about $1 or $2, like literally each time I see him, and I hate him. I hate him so bad. But he came in and bought brass screens for his fucking bowl, you know, smoke bud out of and shit. But he always wears like a veteran. God, that bird scared the dog shit out of me. He wears a veteran hat. And he comes in and he tells the same jokes like every time.
Ugh.
He's always like, how many feminists does it take to screw in a light bulb? I'm like, what, man? And he's like, none.
What, man?
What?
That's
None.
it. I'm like, that's pretty
No,
pretty okay
Will you
punchline.
scoot forward a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I feel like
that
your
good?
whole body's not in. There you go.
There you go. I have horrible posture too, so my
we
crescent
all do.
moon back is out of the camera.
Crescent moon. Dude, I'm sitting here like,
I got that
I
scoliosis.
don't have good posture.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's get right into it.
Movie time.
Number 2.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Number 2's this week. Who goes first?
I'll go first because I'm closest to the camera. What did I decide on while we were walking? Oh, it's a Wes Anderson film.
What was your? Are we
Oh,
still
yeah,
doing
yeah. Bam.
your past
5.
picks?
5 was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
4 was Her. 3 was Superbad. And then 2 is Rushmore by Wes Anderson. It's a fucking excellent movie. And Schwartzman and Bill Murray together are just fucking awesome. The plot is like Jason Schwartzman is he's a 12-year-old and he falls in love with his like one of the kindergarten teachers at his like boys prep school or whatever. And Bill Murray obviously has much more of a chance in like falling in love with this woman because he's a grown man, so he does. And they just fucking cause chaos on each other like over and over again. But it dropped the greatest line in cinema history, where he said, "She's my Rushmore, Max," and it has just brought me to tears so many times. But it's in the film treasury for the United States. So it was made in 1998. It'll be preserved for generations. It's definitely Wes Anderson's best movie, and it came pretty early on. Which I like Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest. Like those are so close, but that one just invokes so many emotions for me.
Grand Budapest is probably my favorite Wes Anderson
Long
film.
as fuck though.
Probably. It is.
Probably mine. It's probably my favorite also, I think.
Yeah.
I think Rushmore, I think the only time I've seen it was with you.
Really?
It was one of those nights where we were just like,
Binging movies and shows.
like watching movies and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's a great movie. I don't remember a lot of the plot. I remember it being pretty funny just because it's a funny movie. Like it's kind of a comedy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wes Anderson shit's always like quirky, funny. I love it a lot.
I mean, we talked about this on one of the episodes that Rushmore literally is a piece of national fucking history.
I thought you were going to say a
Yeah.
threat to national security.
No, it's like literally has a piece in the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, they were just meeting each other. I guess were they actually collecting trash in the Buick
Oh
and the
no,
truck?
I just was making assumptions.
Brother, I've been fucking paranoid the whole time. All right, we're free. Let's go. Thank God. Anyways.
I don't want to know how that works. Like when a film gets preserved by the national, like what is it called, Congressional Film Treasury or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, do they preserve the actual like the reel of film?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like just the big ass
Yeah.
reel.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
That'd be really.
It'd be a
fucking
cool thing to go see it, like go tour it. You know, I know you can look it up online, but
What if they just have like safe deposit boxes, like a bank, and inside is just like a film, a DVD, a Blu-ray of it, like all that shit.
Like all the copies of it you can buy.
Yeah, 20 burned
4K.
DVDs.
Yeah.
It's on just a flash drive, just like a
Yeah,
little
just-
flash drive sitting there.
Yeah.
An SD card, just like. Ding.
Yeah, you open this massive like bank door, like a big circle fucking bank door where all the money's at, and every single movie's on one thumb drive, like just under a big ass light.
That's actually what's in Area 51.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole
All the movies.
every movie, all the way to fucking, you know, what are the
Around
what
the
are the Indian
world.
movies called? They have a specific
Indian movies, Bollywood.
Bollywood,
Oh,
even
yeah,
all the
Bollywood,
Bollywood
baby.
films, man.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
So who's next for movies? And me, I'm in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So number 5 for me was Apocalypse Now. 4 was John Carpenter's The Thing. 3 was The Lighthouse. And number 2 for me is like I flip-flopped a lot between what was going to be 1 and 2, like just what order they were going to go. But I think number 2 for me is Christopher Nolan, The Dark Knight.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. I'm going to
Okay.
disappoint you really bad. I have never watched it to completion.
I mean, that's fine.
It's a long movie.
It's like, 3 hours long.
Like,
so.
yeah.
When I watched it with my dad, I just fell asleep in the theater. I woke up, I was like, huh, I'm home.
Yeah. What's crazy is like you woke up at home. Like,
Yeah, he's carrying my I'm like a teenager at this
Yeah.
point. He's carrying my body
You
out.
know, like last thing I remember was the Joker blowing up a hospital. I just woke up at
I
home.
remember seeing Heinz Ward, the Steeler. That was it.
What's crazy is I have kind of a similar story where as a kid, like it came out whenever we were like 10 years old, 11,
Yeah.
11 years old,
Mhm.
something like that. And like as a kid, I'm like, oh, cool, Batman, like Batman movie, you know. So I go see it with my mom, and then at the end, I was like, I didn't understand the Joker's like plot, because the Joker's whole like plan in the movie is to show how like a good person like Harvey Dent can be turned into a murderer and stuff like that.
Right.
True shit.
So at the end, I was like, I didn't really understand like his motive. So my mom had to like explain it to me, and then I was like, oh,
He's a bad guy.
he
He's a bad guy.
He bad guy.
Not very nice, Mama.
But when I think about like the best Christopher Nolan movies, I mean, you can say that Interstellar's better. Like, you know,
Sure.
that's Interstellar may be better, Oppenheimer may be better. Like, but Dark Knight for me is like a mixture of like super nostalgic. It has so many like iconic scenes and stuff like that. We've talked about this before, but like Christian Bale, I think is a really good Batman.
Yeah.
I think
Very good.
The voice,
goat.
the voice is bad and like kind of like unnecessary, you know.
It is.
But I like his design. A lot of people like the thing about it. I also feel that it established a lot of negative like things about Batman and the Joker. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I know you guys don't read a lot of comics, but I read a lot of comics.
I'm comical.
Like still to this day, I read a lot of comics, and so like, I think The Dark Knight kind of was a more modern like shifting point of like everything about Batman and the Joker now is so like deep and like philosophical, like too serious, you know.
Yeah.
And
Because
because
my
like
jacket on.
so recently I like wanted to read some newer Batman comics like that came out in the 2020s. So I sat down and read some, and I was like, this is just so boring. Like, like for me, I like comics because it's fun and it's like, and I like Batman as a character when he's not so like serious and like,
Right.
you know, because that's kind of what the Dark Knight movies are about, is like how mentally taxing it would be to be Batman, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
and like we see like your failures and stuff like that.
Just got some guy going around just bullying people.
Yeah,
Just
so-
like,
but I like my favorite version of Batman is like the animated series version, where like it's kind of dark and serious, but like Batman is like he's kind of a goofball, like he gets captured a lot, and like there's parts when like Batman in that show will always go out of his way to help the villains and stuff. Like he always will extend like a job, or you know, like he always tries to help them, even
Yeah.
though he knows he's gonna get like captured and beaten up again or something. And there's a line in that show when Harley Quinn, she says like, she says like, why do you keep helping us, like trying to help us and protect us when, we're nothing but evil to you and stuff like that. And I forget what he says, but he's like, there's always hope or something like that.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. So, but anyway, The Dark Knight is like, it's so deep and like into the psyche of the characters that it kind of, I think, established this kind of negative trend of like everything has to be so in depth and like explorative of like their psyches and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I just think, I don't know, it's so iconic, like so many great scenes, and like the
Yes, there
cinematography is
is.
beautiful. Like Christopher Nolan, the cinematography is always going to be beautiful no matter what.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have much else to say about it because like it's The Dark Knight and like,
Everyone knows.
it's awesome.
It's
Yeah,
the GOAT.
So
Yeah.
it's amazing. I had it on DVD, and I lived, with my mom because I'm 10 and 12. I watched it all
all the time.
the fucking
It's-
time.
yeah.
This
dude.
brings me to my point about the next Batman movies, like after that trilogy.
Yeah,
It's trilogy, yeah. Raise the goddamn brightness. Holy fuck, man. Even
Yeah.
They are
even
dark.
Batman versus
The-
Superman.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like, I can't fucking see.
yeah.
It's so shitty.
The Batman was also great.
It was really good.
With-
Yeah.
Is that
Robert
Robbie Pat?
Pattinson.
I
Yeah.
still haven't seen that either.
It's also 3.5 hours long.
No, I'm sure.
It's
It-
so long.
It was awesome, and the sad thing is like the next one's not going to come out until like 2027 or something.
God
Because
damn.
Yeah.
the director apparently has a lot of health issues, so he's not like turned in like a finished script for it yet.
Yeah.
Can you not just like get over it?
Oh my god.
Well, that's what
Why
people
would you say
that's
that?
what people online were saying is like
Get over it.
Robert Pattinson in that movie is supposed to be like a young Batman.
Yeah.
There's another train, by the way.
God
fucking
damn.
damn, dude.
I mean, how
Busy-
much
busy
coal does this
hell.
city need?
Yeah.
But by the time the sequel comes out, he'll be like as old as like fucking Ben Affleck was or something like that. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
We
so-
can. No, he's got a baby face. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but anyway, so and also in The Dark Knight, I love like Harvey Dent's character, which
Yeah.
Two-Face like is my favorite Batman villain, like more than the Joker. So The Dark Knight is a great like version of his story, because to me, I always love like Harvey Dent represents like the last hope for a peaceful Gotham getting killed basically, like
Yeah.
because he gets turned into the Two-Face and becomes, like a murderous whatever. Becomes one of the villains. And so, but like, even in The Dark Knight or like in the games and stuff like that, Harvey Dent is always this like, he's the last hope for like a person who will help tackle the crime and stuff like that in Gotham. And then when he gets turned into the Two-Face, it's like, the death of the last hope of Gotham and stuff like that. So I love him as a character, and The Dark Knight is a great version of his story. So
Hell yeah.
You're making me want to play Gotham City Imposters.
He said, I'm about to be in Arkham.
we could have been insane in Gotham City Imposters.
I think we
if
would have
it
been like
was-
MLG.
yeah.
Brother, I forgot. Damn. We all grinded that shit.
Yeah,
We
we
did,
did.
yeah.
Dude, that was
We did.
fun.
Y'all got
we
me
went
into
hard
it.
on it. Yeah,
It's fun as fuck.
Yeah. That's such a good game, man.
yeah.
I think that's better than fucking Marvel Rivals, honestly. It's
yeah.
better than 90% of games out today. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, even
Goofy.
Jordan, who like we've talked about, like Jordan's gaming tastes are so like
narrow.
COD, 2K, MLB,
Yep.
PGA, like
Yeah, so getting him on Phasmo was one thing, but that
yeah.
game
But
like
we,
blew our mind.
we got him onto Gotham City Imposters, and like he, we all loved it, so we all played that absolute shit out of it. Just
run
like,
home after
yeah,
school to fucking
yeah.
play us and Nicholas, bro. Yes.
But yeah, Dark Knight is my number 2. So
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic choice.
Mangler's next.
My number 2 is going to be
5, 4, 3.
Oh yeah. My number no.
I did the same thing.
So,
My number 2 is
so 5 was Star Wars: A New Hope. A New Hope.
a new hip.
You got one of those per episode somehow. VHAs.
VHAs. A New Hope. Star Wars: A New Hope. Number 4 was Django Unchained, director's uncut version.
Yep.
Number 3 was Grave of the Fireflies.
Yep.
Number 2 is quite the Hollywood cult classic as well.
Bollywood.
It's not as unique as like Grave of the Fireflies. That was my unique dart throw. That's like no one's
Yeah.
seen this fucking movie. This one's a cult classic, and I think both of you have probably seen it. I know Chuck definitely has, but Fight Club.
Never seen it.
Okay.
I'm disappointing the fuck out of you guys with this series. Holy
No.
shit.
No, we just got a lot of Mangler movie massacres to attend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
I mean,
all.
I've
For
missed
all
a
of
lot
us.
of cult classics, but that one is like, I've heard. Obviously, you've heard so much shit about it since you've been alive. You know what I'm
so
saying?
we all need. I think a good idea would be to all of us sit down. And, I mean, not in one night, but we need to like make
Jerk each
sure
other
we've
off.
all seen all 5 of our movies.
Circle jerk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we all 3 see all 5 of our movies and watch them.
We
like,
watched 15 movies in one night. Like, imagine. Like,
30
6
hours.
of them are 4 hours.
Oh,
God.
So Fight Club, I won't go through the whole thing, Noah, so it doesn't spoil it because it's a very twisty, turny movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's just a mind fuck.
It is, but the essentials is Edward Norton, who I just love Edward Norton too. He's this narrator of the film basically, and he's struggling with insomnia,
Oh, me too, buddy.
It's like depressed.
Depressed.
And insomniac.
insomniac.
So kind of like us in real life.
Meets
Oh, yeah.
Brad Pitt, who is
I'm in
Tyler
there.
Durden,
Yeah.
who is a soap salesman.
They said Tyler Perry. You know, I was like,
Tyler
Brad Pitt
Perry.
is
Meets
playing
Tyler Perry.
He meets Tyler Durden. Hello, Medea. He meets Tyler Durden, which is a fucking soap salesman. That's why the poster is always him.
I've
holding
always
the,
wondered.
him holding the pink bar of soap. It
Yeah.
says Fight Club. He's a soap salesman, and essentially they create an underground fight club. But the reason that I like the movie, really, like one of the reasons I've always liked it, is the concept of it, and like the underlying theme is they kind of do it because they're men that are tired of their just boring, mundane lives.
Yeah.
They make this fight club as like a, how would you word it? Like it's like a way to shit on capitalist America
Yeah.
about
Oh,
how
man.
everyone's obsessed with
Yeah.
capitalism.
The movie's very anti-capitalist and like anti-working your life away or whatever. Like
Like
I
they're
love this movie. I ain't even seen
they're
it.
tired of their mundane 8 to 5 regular day, and it's just a way of just shitting on capitalism and being like, yeah. And I think you would like it for that reason because you love shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Fight Club itself is like a way for them to, like, not only get like, adrenaline, like an adrenaline like rush and stuff like that, but it also serves as a way for them to like break out of like male societal constraints,
Mhm.
Yeah.
stuff like that. There's also a lot of like talk about like themes of like sexuality and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, is it kind of homoerotic to like get all sweaty and beat up your friends, but
Yeah.
like you're still friends after? And like
Yeah.
and like with the Marla, the girl, like her whole, like, she's kind of a prostitute, but they fall in love. But then it's like, does she really love Tyler?
Right.
He said, "I
Stuff
can
like
fix
that.
her," and she said, "Thanks for the bankroll, homie."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
it's a very
I don't want to say too much and spoil it. Like I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to say
don't
the
either.
twists and turns, but dude, I wouldn't call it a mindfuck movie to that level, but there are multiple times where you're like, this isn't going where I thought it was going.
It's a great movie that like you feel bad when you watch it
You do.
because it's a very dark and like dirty movie. Like everything is so dirty and wet and sweaty and like
It's just there's no clean, pretty shots. It's
Yeah.
all just gross.
you,
Just
you
grimy.
feel bad when you
Mhm.
watch it, but it's still a great movie. I love it. It's probably in my top 10 if we were doing 10.
Yeah.
It's in my top 10.
That's
but
how The Lighthouse makes me feel, just off of
Yeah.
what I've seen from it. It makes me feel disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
it makes me
dude.
feel
Especially
gross.
near the end of the Lighthouse, you're just like, God,
Dude,
I
he's
just
He's
feel
like shoveling
gross.
dirt onto Willem Dafoe's face. and he's
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Fight Club's definitely one that you need to watch, Noah. You would
You
eat
love
that
it,
up.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
But I know that's a cult
Always
classic,
wanted to.
cookie cutter, probably in a lot of people's top 10.
Yeah.
But it's really the underlying theme for me. And of course, Edward Norton's just, I love him as a whole. And then I love, obviously, Brad Pitt's
Brad Pitt.
amazing.
Yeah.
It also might be
Um,
one of Brad Pitt's like sexiest movies, like the sexiest he's ever been.
I would agree.
I think Troy is my number one for sexy Brad Pitt movies.
Yeah, I
What
get
about
that.
Legends of the Fall with the long hair?
What?
You've never seen Legends of the Fall?
No, I don't think so.
Are you
Fucking
serious? Dude, that,
burping my
hey,
dick off.
that's my mom's favorite
He's,
Brad Pitt
he's
movie.
just
but
burping for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
just
you're
be-
like, have you seen him? I'm just like,
Why are you, dude, you're saying it like he's our dad. He's burping.
He's burping.
Just tell him.
He's burping, Dad. He's burping.
Dude, look at Brad Pitt in this. It's mom's favorite Brad Pitt movie just because of his appearance, strictly. Look at him. Long-haired cowboy, dude.
I'm going to try to throw this on.
Look at that shit.
That's not what I expected.
I got to throw this on the screen whenever I'm editing in a super low resolution. Just like it just looks like Roblox Brad Pitt.
Chuck, come on.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, for you at home, look up Brad Pitt and Legends of the Fall.
For you at home, look up oil spills too.
Look up
I'll say Kira oil spills.
Chuck's
too.
got the box set. Now, this is not his best movie. It has a 60 on Rotten Tomatoes, but that's not why anybody watches it. So,
okay.
Rotten Neighbors.
Well, that's our number 2 movies. Next week is the last week.
Yeah, we're packing up.
Go to our number 1s.
I think I know what I want for number 1.
Yeah,
I think I know,
That was the
but
joke
like
I
I'm
was
going to
gonna
have
use.
to do some deep diving,
Yeah.
and because it's between 3 or 4. So
You guys know what my number 1 is, I think.
I do.
You told me already.
I for sure know. I knew when we started this gig, and I think I know Noah's.
my
I
picks
think I
are
know.
like the artistic frat boy picks, and that's
Yeah.
what I've realized. The deeper I go, especially after I said super bad, I was like, God damn,
But that's
Oh.
but I think all 3 of us have given very drastically,
insanely different
Different,
answers.
yeah.
Yeah.
very
You-
different.
That's what's cool about
you
it.
get
Yeah,
a good look at our different tastes and personalities based on this series because, like, all of Noah's picks are very, like, artistic, like, about the beauty of, like, the human soul. All of mine are, like, about the depravity of the human condition and stuff like that. And, like, stuff like that. Yours are all, like...
Mine have been more life stories.
Yeah,
like
yours-
you can take a life lesson from it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's pretty cool. To,
like fuck capitalism,
Yeah.
and then Grave of the Fireflies was like fuck the wars, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's tearing families apart.
Basically, in one way or another, every movie I've picked is about getting pussy, and it just looks aesthetically pleasing.
Yours are a lot of coming-of-age stories.
Yep.
Mine are a lot of, like, breaking down the human psyche and, like, the human condition and stuff like that.
Would you get some pussy in backcountry?
With what?
Fear and Loathing in Las
Oh.
Vegas. In backcountry? We can't stop here. This is backcountry.
Dude, Tobey Maguire in that movie with like six strands of hair, and he's the one getting freaked out because Hunter S. Thompson's like, that shit is crazy. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, when's the next Mangler movie Massacre? Fuck.
Fucking ASAP, dude.
6
My
months
life's
from
on.
now? No.
6 months.
My
He
life's
just-
almost nowhere near as chaotic anymore because I graduate this week.
Yeah.
So we'll
Hallelujah.
have much more free time. Chuck's got his own place now.
Yeah, we can hang out.
We
at
can
my
have
place.
no.
Congratulations on getting a degree in business administration, by the way. That's awesome.
Congratulations on getting a degree in respiratory therapy.
So I.
You know, my papa got a degree in beating the fuck out of my grandma.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, it
No,
don't
he
pay.
did have
It
a
don't,
business degree, but
it don't pay well, but it's satisfying. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta love your. You gotta love
My
your work.
my papa and dad both had degrees in truck driving.
Hell yeah.
see, I got my CDL.
And then I'm like, I just sit at a desk all day and look at computers.
Yeah. For those of you wondering, I'll be finishing with my master's degree in agriculture with a. And then I'm minored in Appalachian storytelling.
Yeah. So his dream job is to be a golf superintendent.
Yeah,
That's why I did
a guy
agriculture.
that sits out front of like a craft beer brewery and like, come here, boys.
Yeah, come here, boys. Let me tell you a damn
Tell you a story about how Johnson City got started. There's this man named Johnson.
it all started with the Johnson family.
Johnson and Johnson.
John Johnson, Johnny Johnson, Jonah Johnson.
Dwayne.
Just Dwayne. Just a Dwayne. Oh God.
Oh, you ever heard of The Rock, man? God, can you smell? All right.
I smell what the rock's cooking.
It smells like bird shit or geese shit out here.
There's a lot
Pardon
of
me.
geese.
You guys
shitting.
ever?
It's a nice day. The weather was
Yeah.
really not like kind of perfect for this.
It is,
100%.
dude. We had to go to
It's a little chilly, but I'm always
19
chilled.
different parks to find a not crowded one.
Yeah.
It was warm but not too hot and sweaty and like
Oh,
not
I was.
raining.
We
yeah,
we
were
went to
hot.
my initial spot and there were 100 fucking cars, and this used to be
Insane.
a trail that no one knew about, but all the hipsters have been moving to this city, which is fine if you move from different places, but you're raising rent and you're crowding my trails. I might fucking blow up the Capitol, dog.
Oh my God. Yep, there's your terrorist threat for
And
the
there it
episode.
is for the episode. Got to get my one in.
I may slay some younglings. Am I right?
Yeah, hey,
He
hey,
said,
hey,
I might
hey.
slay some Yinglings.
That's the wrong colored saber.
No, he has blue when he does it.
Oh yeah, he does. He
it's
does.
Before he's real nasty.
Yo, shit straight before you say something about Anakin.
God
God damn,
He
dude.
said, "Get your shit straight, bitch ass."
Hey.
You were my brother, Anakin. That's such a good Star Wars movie, man.
I
You
think I
know-
got to take my goose break right now.
I kind of,
Go kill one.
you know, when
Anyways.
Noah mentioned it being the best one, like before we even started our top 5, I kind of like reacted negatively and was like, "No, it ain't. Shut up." But like the more I think about it, because I don't love the prequels like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easily the best prequel. That's not even close.
Yeah,
Pound for
yeah.
pound,
But it-
best prequel for sure.
But it's maybe the third best Star Wars.
What's
Third
two?
or fourth.
Because I know you're one. What's two?
Probably episode. You put 5 or 6 above it.
5.
5 probably.
It
It probably
pro-
goes 4 or 5. Revenge of the Sith 6. I know it's kind of weird, but
No, I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
but also I think if part of it was that's the one we were watching growing up. Like that was like the one
Yeah.
that like
Yeah, I mean, it's nostalgia. It's like how the first couple of Spider-Mans are up here versus
Yeah.
like all the other ones. It's not like the other ones are shittier, but
right.
just again, like we had this one conversation, movies just look different, lighting and shit,
Right.
and like aesthetics were more taken care of.
And that
now
was
it's
the
just
thing-
dark, and you need subtitles
Yeah.
for every fucking thing
Yeah.
you watch.
Well, see, that was the thing about Revenge of the Sith is like Phantom Menace is like pretty bright and like
Yeah,
you know, and then fucking Attack of the Clones is insanely bad.
Yeah.
Like it's easily the worst Star Wars. I will
Yeah.
put it below all of the new ones. I hate that movie.
okay, that's a
Nothing
that's
happens.
gross.
Nothing
The new ones
fucking
blow.
happens. And then you get to Revenge of the Sith, and the whole looks different. It's dark. It's
dark and
gloomy.
like gloomy red as fuck. Like,
yeah,
Sad.
dude, sad as
Very, like,
hell.
the vibe of that movie, because I just watched it in theaters. You know, shout out. But
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
the vibe of that movie is very like melancholy.
It
Like
is.
this is the end of the Republic. And
Yeah,
stuff like
it's just
that.
sad.
yeah,
But it's a great movie.
and
It's
a
also
man's descent into madness.
yeah. It's also got a lot of funny moments. Like when you watch it, it's like you know, the Emperor's so stupid. He's like, do it, do it, do it, do it.
That lives rent free in my head. Like I'll be, you know, my inner monologue. Like if I should do something, I'll just hear "do it," all coming all the way from the back.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Star Wars movie in like 10 years, brother.
Logan, have you seen Rogue
That's-
One and Solo?
I've not watched Solo. I loved Rogue One.
Yeah.
The end of Rogue One's-
They're up there for me.
The end of Rogue One's like my favorite scene in maybe Star Wars ever.
The Darth Vader part.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is sick.
Dude, I fuck with Gar Gar Bink.
Gar Gar?
Gar Gar Bink.
Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties.
Gar Gar Bink? Hey,
Dude, Darth Jar Jar Binks, man.
Jar Jar. God, I hate Jar Jar. We won't get into that.
Yeah.
I guess like everybody else. though.
Let's talk about something other than movies.
All right, let's talk
This
about
is kind of becoming just a movie cast right now.
use
Hey,
lotion
that's
or
fine.
not.
We gotta
I
find.
mean, that's fine. Like, I love it.
I know
can
we
talk
want this
about movies
podcast
for
to just
hours,
be
but-
whatever, but it's
Yeah.
it's cool that we have like niche little moments.
Use
so.
lotion
Well,
or
yeah,
dry
it's been
rub?
like
We-
30 minutes of
Dry.
movies.
We want it to be kind of a varietal podcast, not just movies.
Did you say you dry rub?
You just
Yeah, me
say
too.
dry and then just start talking.
Yeah, he's-
like you didn't even
he's-
make a face. You said dry, but yeah, this podcast. all the years
I'm
of
a
our
dry
friendship,
man.
you're so used to me just asking something like that, and you just have to ignore it.
We could probably boil this down to like entertainment and talking about cum. That's what this podcast
Which
is.
is
I'll-
can be entertainment.
I'll
It-
say
oh, yeah,
the
we're
last
entertained.
time that I used lotion, I used so much that it I used so much that it like
Sorry.
it was like extra 10 minutes of cleanup afterwards.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, you put your fucking cock in a
know.
bottle.
And I was like slipping and sliding all around my apartment. No, I'm just kidding.
He's sliding off the toilet and
You said I like
everything,
to
too."
get naked and oil myself up and pretend I'm a slug on the kitchen floor.
I'm
like
like
put
the,
my whole body in
Well, while we're
sherm.
on the topic of sticking your dick in lotion, we can make it story time. I'll try to make this fast, sweet, and cute.
Where could this even go?
All right, so I was the manager at a grocery store chain, and there was
Food Line. No, I'm just kidding.
And,
Hey,
they,
man.
and they wouldn't let me in the
Piggly
in the
Wiggly.
moisturizer aisle for many reasons.
there was a young man who was employed under me who had some mental deficits. I'll just say that, but he was very functional. Like he lived on his own. He just didn't drive. Like his parents helped him. Like he
I'll bleep this out. Was kid worked at Kroger's then.
Paul
Okay.
Never
Simon.
mind. I'll beep that out. Anyways,
Paul
that kid went to
Simon.
my church. He was a little. Yeah.
So he was what's called a closing bagger, and
Yeah, he was. No,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
Closes
So
in
they have to
bags.
go up to the gas station, get all the trash, come down, get all the trash, and they clean all the bathrooms at night. And then I take over his duties, and if customers come through, I bag them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't find him for hours. That's not like him. He was a damn good worker. Like one of my favorites to close with because he just got his shit done.
But the urges hit him, didn't they?
Dude, I couldn't find him, man. I could not fucking find him anywhere.
That's crazy.
So I asked my cashier, I was like, hey, are you good if I go for a second? Like, I got to go check all the bathrooms and go find this man. So I walk in 2 of the bathrooms, and he's nowhere to be found, but they're clean. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go into the last bathroom near the deli, and I just hear squelching. I don't know what else to say. Just like
Squelching.
he is in the stall fucking a jar of peanut butter. Like,
No.
putting his dick in the fucking peanut butter.
You're actually joking. You've never told me this.
Yes.
I've heard of this before.
And I was like, hey, and his name.
Hey!
No, not like me. He comes out. I felt so bad. Like, just, I wish you could have seen this man's face. I've never seen someone look so defeated.
Did he come out like he's holding the jar and he's
No, but there was an indention in the Skippy, is all I'm saying. No, it was Peter Pan, I think.
Oh, God.
So he was like, am I in trouble? Are you going to tell on me? Like, starts freaking out. And I said, no, but you have to buy the jar of peanut butter. And
He's
that's
like,
it.
fuck.
That's all I said. I was like,
yeah, you have to pay for it.
I was like,
yeah.
you're not getting in trouble, but like, I can't return that. Like, I can't even put it back there and say something's wrong with it because they're going to open it up and see a dick and ball imprint on the top of it. Like, you got to buy it, okay?
And like a cream deposit in the bottom of
Oh
it.
my god.
And I kept my word, and I didn't tell anyone that I worked with there that story because that would ruin someone's
That's
whole,
insane. Yeah.
you know.
You can't live. You have
Yeah,
to
I
move
mean,
if you gotta get
especially-
out.
He couldn't
especially
help
if
it.
he's special needs. Yeah.
He is special
Again,
needs, but I just never
Sometimes
thought
you
I'd
get the urge to just fuck something, dude.
Dude, I know, man, but extra crunchy Peter
Stop.
Pan.
Shut the fuck
Was
up.
it
It was
crunch-
not crunch.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I
It would've
assume
been
it
better
was
if
smooth and
one of
creamy.
if it was one of the PB&J mixes.
Dude, I was just
Oh
thinking
my
that the
g-
tornado
goober-
swirl.
Goober, you're like
just,
twirling a goober grape.
he's like, it's like I'm fucking both holes at once.
Oh my God.
Holy fuck!
Strawberry, like the strawberry goober.
So
Period.
this Smucker's
So that-
is smacking my balls.
Smucker's is making me a goober on my,
That leads me to my next question.
on my
So-
Peter Pan.
What food item would you guys fuck?
What food?
Yeah,
None, dude. A cake.
Yeah, I'm not.
none, dude. A red velvet with cream cheese icing.
Why cake?
It's soft and wet, dude. Moist.
You like
Yeah, but there's no. It has no grip.
spank it.
There's
yeah,
no
it has
grip.
no. It's not.
I mean, you're gonna get like 2 strokes out of it before it's destroyed. So I get it.
That's all I need.
I'm a simple man.
I'm thinking watermelon.
Watermelon. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Are you fucking insane?
No, drill you a hole out like the
you
right
get
size.
you get a seed in your pea-tom, dude?
Oh no, seedless. Seedless.
Seedless
Drill a hole
watermelon.
out size you need.
You're fucking
Warm it
a
up in the sun for a little bit.
A genetically modified fucking watermelon is what he's
All right, so let's stop talking about fucking inanimate objects.
I'm
Well, he's
probably-
got an answer.
I'm probably going like an everything bagel.
Okay, that makes sense.
Poppy seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Puppy,
like you're the
puppy.
fucking
Poppy
maniac.
seeds and garlic, dude. That seems crazy.
He said Krispy Kreme, but only when Nick worked there.
It's not less crazy if I'm
It's very-
fucking a bagel.
It's really rough.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh,
He wants dry. He wants it to simulate dry gilf pussy.
what do you mean? What do you
Oh.
mean? That's the point.
More grip.
All right, so
Anyways, what else?
Chuck's like, why am I the one getting judged?
Yeah, why am I in the wrong? This guy said he would fuck a cake.
We're all in the wrong. Dude, we're all in the wrong, okay?
Fucking cake. Like he sounded pissed.
These 2 guys are just smoking meth. Let's talk about fuck watermelons. With
like,
microphones.
yeah, like who's listening to this at this point?
Oh, that's fucking insane, bro.
Well, the ones that are listening, thank you, and we love you.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that. We get off the rails
comment,
sometimes.
yeah, comment down below if you want us to like talk about something specific,
Something
Yeah.
that's not.
or give us another list of 5 things we can do.
Yeah, maybe
Week to
like
week.
porn
We're
stars
taking-
or something.
Yeah, we're taking recommendations that don't involve coming.
Yeah,
That's and movies. That's it.
Yeah, you got anything better than cum we could talk about? We'd love to know.
We're drawing blanks, fellas.
I ain't shooting blinks though.
was an alley oop. It really was.
So
We're-
Chuck, what do you? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't have anything to say. I was going to start spitballing something and stutter for a second until something came to mind. So go ahead.
Chuck, what do you? You got any specific? How do you want to do your room in your new place? Like, you're gonna put your movie posters and things back up?
Did you
Or
already
like-
have some decorations up when you Snapchatted us?
No,
Just your bookshelf and
just
like
just
your bed and all.
yeah,
that
just the
setup.
shelves and the books.
Like, you gonna just redo it? Like, get your little theme going? Because your room has a very specific feel that it's had
Yeah.
since we were children.
I brought all my posters and stuff with me, but I don't know. I need to talk to our property manager and see how I need to hang stuff up.
You could use that stuff they used in school, that blue tacky,
The tacky stuff. Yeah, we thought about that. We thought about command strips. Where like command strips can pull the paint off, like it did at your house.
sure.
You know?
Just rip the drywall out.
Yeah, and obviously like
That was my fault, though.
our lease said like no nails or screws.
Right.
So I'm like,
Yep.
I have to ask her and see what she would prefer to like not get us screwed over. when we
Command
move out.
strips, that was my fault. And actually, that wasn't command strips. That was double-sided tape, which is not meant for that. If you use a command strip, it has that tab
Yeah.
where you pull it, and
Yeah.
it stretches out like this far, and it pops it off.
Yeah.
Like you,
I
if you're-
use tacks when I put shit up in that apartment.
Tax. What do you mean?
like thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I did at home.
Mm.
Did you cover them up when you moved out, or no?
We still got our security deposit, but in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025, I would putty them up after you leave.
Yeah.
I
See,
mean, because they're, I don't know, landlords are gonna fuck you anyways. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
yeah.
I think that blue sticky stuff.
Oh,
I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, it's like just
sticky
sticky
stuff.
tack.
Or you can just chew gum, and
Yeah. Put the gum on it.
What is this fucking 1930s baseball game?
We so when I moved in, I was like looking through all the cabinets and stuff because I had to put a bunch of stuff away. So one of the drawers by the oven, I opened it up and it had like 40 light switch covers in it.
What the fuck?
Like
my
the
house is like
things.
that.
And I
Not
was
40, but
yeah, I swear it was like 40 of them, just like. So I just put them in a box. I don't know if I need to like give them back to our, or just leave them or throw them
they
away.
No,
probably
you
just
just
leave
hit a
them.
lick.
Yeah.
they probably just leave them in case you like. When I bought my
In case
house,
I need
they
to replace one.
they left like one gallon of paint that matches the rooms. That way, like if you need to repaint, you can go match
You
it.
can do it. Yeah.
And then like they left light switch covers, I guess like that match.
Yeah.
That's hard.
There also was paint spilled in my refrigerator and dried.
What the fuck,
In
dude?
the
That's
ref-
why I
I swear.
hate landlords. Are
in the inside of the refrigerator. So then we were thinking, I think there's some kind of myth or like urban legend that's like, I mean, not an urban legend because who cares, but like if you like cool paint down, like put it in the fridge or something, it will like makes it easier to paint with or something like that. I don't.
just like a few minutes or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, there's like literally like a streak of paint on like in the inside of the fridge, like down the shelf, and then a puddle on like the little drawer thing that pulls out, a puddle of dried paint. And I was like, "What is this?" So I pulled it, and it was like and broke off. And then I was like, "It's literally dried paint."
gotta give it a sniff.
What color is it?
The same as the
Beige.
walls.
I don't remember.
Kind of like gray beige.
Yeah,
right?
like grayish. Yeah,
That's strange. That's
yeah. I mean, I didn't like make a fuss about it because I don't care at the
but
end of
they
the day.
should have got it.
Yeah, why would they do
Like
that?
they had to take the paint out and see that it was there.
and leave it. Yeah.
yeah.
Now they're like, yeah, fuck this guy. It's
And
his
then just
first
let it-
apartment.
Oh,
Fuck
the,
'em.
the fridge also was not plugged in when we moved in.
Oh, that's how it was when I moved in there too.
That's
Just to
so they
save
don't
on
use
power
electricity,
and stuff?
probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
the craziest thing, not to like cut you off or anything, but when I lived in Gray, whenever we moved out, they gave us this packet that was like, this is what you need to do before you move out. And it was
Yeah.
just like a bunch of bullshit. I did all of it. They didn't give me my security deposit back. But
Yeah.
one of them was leave the fridge and the freezer doors open and keep the fridge plugged in. And I was like, what sense does that make? You know? So the light's still on and everything. I just fucking walk out the final time the fridge is wide open. I literally could not make sense of that. And if you understand and you're still watching with us, please
Comment.
fucking tell me because I googled it and everyone's like, "Is your landlord special needs?"
If you're a landlord-
bid law?
If If you're a landlord, do you tell people to do that?
Bin Laden on an environmental scale, yeah, big
Yeah.
big environmental terrorist. But
But anyway, yeah, my room at the apartment is pretty normal. It's I like the way it's set up. That I've got it set up because it's like I have 3 bookcases. You know, I like to read a lot, so. But I have 2 bookcases like on each corner, and then the dresser with my TV on it in the middle. So it's kind of like a nice symmetrical, like it looks aesthetically pleasing.
oh yeah,
Even though it's my cheap like furniture I've had for 20 years. You know,
When am I coming
Fuck
over?
it.
whenever you want.
Right now?
I don't have a lot of like sitting furniture. I just have like a chair.
Have you ever seen me sit down?
Yeah.
if you want, I could give you 2 little orange chairs. They're like
Well, I have little chairs.
velvet kind of looking.
Yeah, I have chairs like that are blue that my papa gave me for free because they
Yeah.
were like in his bedroom for.
You just
10
mean you don't
years.
have like a big couch.
I don't have a couch and
That's
like a
fine.
fucking.
That's fine. I mean, we can fuck on anything.
Dude, I can cuddle you on concrete, dude.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
You think I care about that?
But yeah, you guys can come over anytime. We can do a little. The viewers can come over and hang out.
Yeah, anybody. So Chuck's address. Has your
Chuck
girlfriend
lives in a
seen
city
it yet?
called.
Has she seen it?
Yeah, has she seen it? Logan just had me geeked.
What do you mean?
Has she been in the apartment?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. Yeah, we like
That's dope.
toured it together, and then I showed her videos and stuff. She's out of town this weekend. That's why she's not been there. But
You said she watches these episodes, right?
yeah,
I'll look
Every-
right into the camera.
every week, like if we miss a week of like uploading or something, like whenever we normally upload, she'll message me and be like, "Where's the podcast?"
Nice.
That's
So,
my
like,
fault.
She like literally is like waiting on it every week.
That's my fault, Shawty. Like I was sick and tired of being sick and goddamn tired.
I can't wait to meet you. Okay, but if I walk in this apartment and there's one single "Live, Laugh, Love" sign, I'm blowing it the fuck up.
Dude, she
That's all I
likes
need to
stuff
say.
like that, but not
You can
Live,
put
Laugh,
whatever you
Love.
want, just not "Live, Laugh, Love," please.
She bought a sign that's
Thank
like
you.
a dog bone, and it says like, "You, me, and the dog," and it's like,
Yeah, but she has a dog that she's close to.
yeah,
I just hate "Live, Laugh, Love" specifically. I just hate it. Or in this kitchen.
in this kitchen we live, laugh, and love.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing an apartment with my sister, it just fucking, it almost felt like retail hell because I just walk into the kitchen. It's the dumbest white bitch shit I've ever seen in my life. You'd be like,
Retail
piss,
hell.
fart, cum on the fucking refrigerator.
Dude, when you sent me that to-do list, I thought you did that.
I did too. I thought that was in his
I,
crib.
I did, but you did it. I did it because you did it before. The one that I sent,
oh.
yeah, the one that I sent was what I did.
Oh, but
I-
you did it because I did
You've done it before, yeah.
I don't even
There's
recall.
So what we're talking about, whenever Logan, whenever Logan moved into his house, I went over to his house to like, see it for the first time. And on your calendar, each week had written on it like a different thing, and it was like first week said like blowjobs, the second week said bukkake, the third week said like gangbang or like spit roast or something.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing where we got like a to-do list on a refrigerator that's like magnetic and dry erase, and I wrote fuck, cum shot, foot jobs, thigh
job.
jobs. And at the end, I put hold hands. You know. But,
That's
I
at the
I
end.
showed that to
Yeah.
people at the bar, and everyone was like, "They lost me after pegging." Like, they were cool with pegging, but the next thing's like spit roast, and like,
Spit roasting's
but,
kind of.
but yeah, it's one of those things that I'll always remember. A good
I'm
memory
sorry
with
that I
Logan.
didn't remember it, Bobby.
That's fine. There's a lot of things that like you don't really like about me, so you forget.
That doesn't even involve you. What are you talking about?
no, that's deep to his character. Okay,
It is.
You
I'm
fucked
sorry,
up this
buddy.
time, buddy.
It's all right. I mean, I
Hey,
forget.
turn that TV off.
Turn
We
his
need to make
PP off.
out.
Turn his
Turn the
PP
TV
off.
off. Turn the TV on.
Listen, one of my good friends saw Kendrick last night. Kendrick and
in
SZA.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Me too.
You
Like
saw him
I
too?
didn't, but my friend.
Oh, I was like, you missed a very large detail of our life.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
No, I don't even fuck with him like that. Like I like him, but no, I would not pay whatever. You know,
Yeah, well,
for a
she.
stadium show
Expensive.
too.
It was
Concerts
so
are
funny
expensive,
because
man.
I've told her about that being a
Right.
meme between us all. About turn the TV off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got one video from it, and it was him going, "Turn the TV off, turn the TV off," like just zoomed in. That's all it was.
Bro, that is so funny. That's so funny because we play Phasmo and we're sitting in the living room and we're just spinning.
Yeah.
We're just fucking pressing the remote.
I'll hear Noah all the way in the living room. He's like, God, stop with the fucking TV. I can't
Yeah,
hear
you're
it.
in the living room. I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, what?
And Chuck, I don't know if you were with us, but I found out that remote works all the way out in the van.
No, yeah, anywhere on the map,
Oh my
brother.
God.
So I would be sitting outside, like behind the van where you can't see me,
Yeah.
and I could look in the window, and I'm just doing this, and I just see it flashing, and Noah would go over the radio. He's like, "Fucking stop! Quit it!
Please stop.
Quit
It's
it!
like,
Over."
They always do like the toilet flushing and like I like to do the shower where it's like.
Yeah, it's like nails on chalkboard. Honestly, the shower fucking hurts.
Like we're all being quiet, and you'll hear the toilet flush, and Noah will go, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah. Have you ever flushed it? Like I flushed it during a hunt, and the ghost is already like chasing like Jordan or somebody. And I flush it, and it almost fucking beeline straight to you, and it just kills you, brother. It's so funny. So I can't remember if we talked about this on the podcast. I know we talked about it in the group chat, but I had this bar regular. She's super sweet, and she's always talked about her house being haunted. And she was like, would you actually like ghost hunt my house? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, this has been like at least a month or two now. But she was like, I'm leaving like this date and this date. Like you can bring whoever you want. You can stay if you want, blah, blah, blah. But like try to find something out. Completely, she turned into a ghost. She didn't pass away, but like gave me her phone number and everything and then never showed up to the tap
Never
house
seen
again.
her, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn, bro.
We'll find somebody we can ghost hunt their house.
I would love to. I would genuinely love to.
If you want us to fly to that place in Africa that we had a commenter from,
Oh yeah,
remember?
Where what?
the
That guy
viewer
in
from
Africa?
Africa. Remember
Oh,
he commented.
yeah.
Shout out
Fucking,
that guy. I hope
East
he's still
Africa.
with
They
us.
want us to fly and do a ghost hunt in your house.
Yeah.
I hope that dude's with us, man. Still
you're
watching,
watching, yeah.
man.
I hope
you're
you are too,
Fucking
brother.
real one.
Hope you're having a great time. Didn't we have one from Australia or
Oh,
something?
dude, on
Canada, yeah.
Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts, we have 1% Australia. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah, dude! It was talking about those spiders, dude.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really drew in the Australians.
It probably kicked him out too. He's like, oh, fucking everyone thinks there's goddamn head-sized spiders, dude. I do have to say, I know we're pretty late in this, so not being like pessimistic or anything, but most viewers have probably left.
Yeah.
But go fucking watch it on Spotify, please. We're trying to get monetized. I want like a fucking OxyClean advertisement, like something, please. I want a Magic Eraser sponsorship, or I'll kill myself. So think twice before you watch it on YouTube.
I use magic erasers.
This podcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
This podcast is sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. I just pissed myself. I'm so drunk.
I don't think they want you advertising irresponsible drinking.
We have to do a restaurant so we can get free food, like Wingstop.
Oh, brother.
This podcast
Or
is
like-
sponsored by
Damn.
Wingstop.
Yeah, or like Hardee's.
Oh, dude, we just need to reach out to Rick Ross because he owns like
Yeah.
60% of Wingstops.
Yeah.
I think he would.
Pears
I
and
think
shit.
he would like the show, honestly.
What
He
about
said,
Shaq?
shout out to all the fucking pirates.
Shaq.
Shaq and Papa
No,
John's.
Papa
no.
John's.
Fuck
Shaq-a-roni.
Shaq.
Hey.
Fuck Shaq nowadays. I'm a big hater. We'll discuss this off the podcast. Evil man.
Shaq-a-roni.
Evil man. Fuck him. He's
Okay.
all about money.
Yeah, that's true.
What about his don'ts?
He's basically Andrew Tate.
Huh.
He kind of is.
I
I mean, I agree.
In terms
I-
of basketball, he's basketball Hitler these
I would-
days.
but I
Like, I'm
would
being
like-
serious. He's destroying the sport.
But I would like a Shaq-a-roni.
Yeah, Shaq.
Chacarone.
Doesn't he own like
Don't
60
cuddle.
Papa
Big
John's
Eagle.
or something? He owns like 60 or 70 of them.
Yeah, once the big Papa said the N-word, they brought Shaq in instead
I
to
think
do
that's-
damage
He said
control.
worse.
Yeah, he said actually a lot.
Yeah.
Then he ate fucking 30 Papa John's pizzas in 30 days.
Dude,
He
that's-
was like super red and sweaty.
That's
Oh.
quite the villain arc of Papa John being a white guy, saying the N-word, and then bringing in a well-known black spokesman to say much worse stuff and be unscathed. That's quite the villain arc.
Crazy, bro. Dude, I mean, if I was a racist Italian, I would have ate 30 pizzas in 20 days.
We could do instead of Shaq-a-roni, we could do Jimmy Butler's coffee. What's it called? Big Face Coffee.
I can't remember.
He has coffee. I didn't even know that.
He has like a coffee brand that's
Damn,
like
I'm
like
gonna-
$30 for like one cup.
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Something
like
crazy.
20 for a small, 30 for
It's
like
like-
a large.
yeah.
I mean, if
something.
he's
It's
gonna
like
send
just
me
for rich
samples, I'll
people.
say it's the
he
best coffee
started
in the
it
world.
bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
if he's gonna send it to me, I'll say it's the best in the world.
Now, here's the huge thing. I know Logan's opinion on this, but I would love to hear this from you. See, now we're getting away from movies. We're in a different kind of entertainment, sports. Is Jimmy Butler better than James Harden? I got mad about this last night because of
All-time?
Justin. All time, prime. I know one plays defense, one doesn't. One's a whole lot better at offense than the other one. All time, who's better?
James Harden.
Yeah, you know my answer.
James fucking Harden. James Harden. Justin, I couldn't tell if he was rage baiting me or not because he does that about everything. But
The big thing is like Harden's never been to he's been to one finals with OKC, right? He never went.
yeah,
Yes.
Never
and
went
then
with
outside of that,
Against
he
the
reached
Heat.
the conference
That's
finals.
the big thing is
once or
like
twice.
Harden's such a big playoff dropper, whereas Jimmy is one of the best playoff risers of the past 20
Yeah.
years or whatever. So that's the big like thing.
I think the defense thing, like you said, is what gets brought up so much
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
James
but
Harden.
it's also like guys max is like 25. You know, he's shooting 25 points per game, and
Yeah.
then still turning the ball over as much
Yeah.
as James Harden,
Right.
but he can play defense.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, guess who averaged 50 fucking points over 3 months in like
Yeah,
2015?
Yeah,
dog?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
come
it's-
on.
This when you think about like that prime Harden and MVP Harden, he was doing historical like scoring things like
Dude, he had that like
Never seen
40-point tour
Yeah.
where it was like
yeah.
you said, like
Yeah.
what, 2 months or something of fucking just 40-point games? Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
On a Rockets team that sucked ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, why he was scoring so much, but still.
So
Just
I mean, I like Jimmy. I like Jimmy as like because I tend to value two-way players, like players that are good.
yeah,
Sure,
mine too, in
sure,
today's league.
yeah.
You know, Hakeem's one of my favorite players of all time. Dennis Rodman. I mean, Dennis Rodman wasn't scoring, but Kawhi.
Yeah, but Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman.
Yeah.
Kawhi probably one of the best two-way players ever.
So Jimmy gets points for that, but I think all-time Harden's scoring is just so up there that
Do you know
it just
that
negates
it outweighs
anything
the other
else.
stuff. Yeah.
do you know that I have a Dennis Rodman autograph card?
I have his jersey autograph.
I know.
Osama bin Laden rookie.
Osama bin Laden rookie card. I was opening random
Jong-un.
like blaster boxes from Walmart when me and Jordan got really into it, and I just opened it and I saw it was an auto because the card's always backwards,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What could?" I was hoping for a rookie, and I flip it over and it's Dennis Rodman in a not a Bulls jersey.
Pistons?
Yeah, in a Pistons
Wow,
jersey.
so
and I
that's
was
a
like,
crazy
Young
pull.
Rodman,
Young
yeah.
Rodman.
Okay.
Like that's the beginning
I
of
was gonna
prime
say
Rodman.
I was gonna say Spurs or Lakers Rodman. 'Cause
Yeah,
he played
I
with
forgot
he
about
played
that
with
too.
Shaq and Kobe for like 1 year.
When he was
Yeah.
like 54, the number or whatever, he was like
Yeah.
40 or 50 something. Yeah, dude, that guy's sick. That guy's pretty fucking
in multiple
cool.
ways.
Yeah. yeah. Dude, fucking Madonna at any point.
Sick in the damn head.
He said, yeah.
so yeah.
Let me see that meat wallet.
I mean, he married himself.
He did, yeah.
He also went on like WCW and like was with Hulk Hogan like during the finals. So, like
I mean, I think he's the reason that Korea didn't bomb us.
They can't get shit that far anyways. They're
I mean,
so
he's just
far
over
into
there
the
with-
West. And look, they've tried. They can't even reach Hawaii with their fucking puny-ass missiles.
He's just over there and with Kim Jong-un, just like being besties. I'm like, what
Yeah.
is going on? Like, what is
Kim
happening?
Jong-un's like, brother, I love the fucking 90s Bulls. And he's like, you want to see me dunk?
He's like, the
like
worm.
45. That's
He's
just
like,
funny.
hey, don't bomb our country. Like, we'll have some 1v1s.
Now watch this drive.
Watch this drive. Now watch this dunk.
Bro. Oh,
um,
my God.
so yeah.
Yeah, James. I mean, the past 5 years though, James Harden's lost a lot of my respect. Just
Yeah,
'cause
but
he's-
Jimmy Butler's been in that last 5 years because, the bubble and everything was like the big fucking burst onto the scene. He's already a star, but that made him a superstar.
Yeah.
But before then, like literally before COVID, I think James Harden has long COVID. He just can't breathe anymore.
Long coat.
Dude, he
Long
got so
COVID, the
fucking-
Republican fucking nightmare they
That-
talk about.
You're just looking at him in the off season. He's just like,
That
I
one
mean, I'm
picture.
not somebody to talk about somebody's weight, but for James Harden and an NBA player to be a
Where he
point
wore the
slash
fat
shooting
suit.
guard, yeah, he's just getting like
traded.
He literally
big.
people literally called him Honey Bun Harden.
Yeah, and I'm
2
like-
months because of that.
I'm like, man, dude. Once he got with fucking what's her face, Kardashian, Chloe. Was he with Chloe?
I don't really follow.
I don't
that
know
kind
if
of
James
stuff,
Harden
man.
was ever with the Kardashian. Like
He
fully.
was, or it was a Jenner. He was with one of the two.
I think you're thinking of Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin, Tristan Thompson, Devin Booker.
I'm thinking about Kanye.
He got with Kanye.
Hold on.
He's
dude.
the Kanye of basketball. He's a fucking terrorist
yeah,
of
dude.
basketball these days.
I think we're all like on a Windows loading screen in our brain. We're like,
Yeah,
literally, bro.
he was with Khloe Kardashian for 8 months after meeting at a Kanye West
Keep-
birthday
keep
party
it
in
running.
2015.
Yep. That's insane. I
He
didn't
was
know
with
that.
Khloe Kardashian 8 months after meeting at a Kanye West birthday party. It ended in February 2016.
That's when
and
they
then
first started
Harden
getting hot,
said-
too, the Kardashians.
Harden said the unwanted attention from dating a Kardashian was a major factor in the breakup.
Which is great. Like, he's not the biggest, like, fucking media nightmare.
I know,
for a
and that's what
team.
I'm saying. You think about that. That's 2015. That's like his.
the worst time to like.
Well, I'm just saying that's kind of like his. Like he's going off,
Yeah.
right? Since then, we have
Kardashian
steadily.
curse.
Yeah, we have steadily trended down, and then the past 2 or 3 years, he's just been like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Can we talk?
So, like, yeah, Kardashian curse. That's what I'm saying.
He played a good 3 months this season, like a great 3 months. But
He was an all-star this season.
yeah,
Yeah.
Can we talk about something good in basketball?
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching the Steve Nash LeBron podcast?
I haven't actually.
It's really cool.
That's
I
pretty
don't
cool.
fuck
though.
with either one of them. I'm joking. I'm joking. I love Steve Nash,
Yeah.
especially.
People were saying like,
Big Bron guy.
with when JJ Redick was not a head coach and he was on that podcast with LeBron, that was more like examining how teams play. Yeah, man.
Sorry, dude. I got fucking tangled. My fault.
That was more like examining how teams play, you know, and like running through sets and stuff like that. But with Steve Nash, it's more like the mental part of basketball, you
Yeah.
know, because Steve Nash and LeBron like two of the best like IQ of basketball players of all time, you know.
Oh yeah.
Steve for sure.
Yeah. Well, LeBron too.
LeBron's one, like
Yeah.
fucking without a doubt.
So it
Steve
just,
Nash
you know-
had top 10 IQ wise.
Yeah.
Fucking robbed
So.
Kobe of that MVP though.
Yeah.
I will say
Dude,
that.
I was
Yeah.
looking at that a few months ago. Like sometimes I don't know. It's just fun to think about like who should have or should not have won some MVPs and like championships and stuff.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of crazy. I think Steve Nash deserved one of them, but not.
Not that year.
Not both
Kobe
of
was
them,
like
yeah.
30 fucking 5
Yeah.
and 6
Yeah.
and had like 2 steals and he was shooting
Yeah.
like 45
Yeah.
45 90 and then fucking Steve Nash had like 18 and 10 assists. No, I don't even think it was a double-double. It was
Yeah.
like 18 and 9 and a couple steals.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
God damn, brother.
Yeah.
Well, that goes to show because the Suns at that time were like the best offense in the league and stuff like that. 'cause
Oh
of
yeah.
the 7
Amari
second thing,
Stoudemire,
yeah.
brother.
So it goes to
Holy
show like
shit.
how much team record and like team play can factor into MVP.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
So
I need to
You
check.
know.
Yeah, I need to check out that podcast. I like Steve Nash a lot.
it's really
He's probably my
interesting,
favorite point guard growing up. And then,
Yeah.
Over Rondo?
Well, I watched basketball before Rondo got like huge.
True.
Like my first season that I watched as much as I could as a kid, and like remembered to pay attention to it was like 2005 when the Heat, Shaq and D Wade beat the Mavs. But yeah, I mean probably all times Rondo for sure. That motherfucker was fighting people, spit in Chris Paul's face and punched him. Goat.
I wish that we could go back and watch like older basketball games easier, you know?
Yeah,
Because I think it would be fun. Like the big one that gets brought up is Wilt's 100-point game.
it doesn't exist.
People are like, no way it happened. Because like, on Twitter you see clips where it's like,
1918.
Yeah, it-
people playing baseball in a neighborhood in New York,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
Wilt didn't do it.
it's like 1926 Olympics. Like,
And if he
Stuff
did,
like
everybody
that.
that
yeah,
was playing
defying
was
Hitler or
like
something.
5'4" white guys that were bored.
yeah.
So like maybe he did drop 100, but
Yeah. But I
it's
wish.
not impressive.
Yeah.
I guess.
I wish we could go back and watch like real like Wilt highlights and
Mhm.
like Oscar Robertson and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Well, the thing is, even like if you want to think back then, and then like compared to the 90s, like the guy that scored the Bulls games the entire Michael Jordan tenure
yeah.
openly said he gave steals
Oh,
and didn't give turnovers to Michael Jordan when they were
Yeah.
rightfully not his, rebounds, like all that shit. Like he just
Yeah.
padded his stats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, that goes to the fucking argument. Michael Jordan is not the fucking GOAT. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck him.
yeah. LeBron's the GOAT.
LeBron's been
Definitely.
doing it
The
for
last
so
dance,
long.
the last dance made me fucking hate Michael Jordan so bad.
Yeah, I get being arrogant when you're considered the greatest at what you
Right.
do, but he's like an arrogant person outside of it. When it has nothing to do with like
Yeah.
that, he's a cocksucker.
For sure.
There's a difference in wanting to win and like just treating people like shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
reason.
exactly. 100%.
Calling
Yeah.
Muggsy Bogues a midget, and then
midget,
Muggsy
and, like-
Bogues couldn't shoot for the rest of his career.
Yeah, it's
Fell off
just.
the face of the planet.
I mean, even in the same thing, like even like Kevin Garnett had like what am I trying to say? Reputation of like a huge trash talker, but so there were moments where it's like he was just being an asshole to people
Yeah.
to try to like get under their skin to throw them off their game,
But also just like shit human.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett talked about dead relatives and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he would.
Tim Duncan was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" Drop like 40 and 20 on him.
You didn't do Tim's voice. Hey, man, how you doing?
There's a
very normal voice.
It's either fucking one of the Teagues or Jordan Crawford, but they have this story about Kevin Garnett after it was like Dirk or somebody scored on him, and he's like running down the court like Kevin Garnett's
I think
like
I saw
he
this.
called me the N-word, he called me this, he called me that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jordan Crawford or Teague is like, no, he didn't,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Ugh," like already firing himself up,
he's,
believing
like,
it,
trying to get himself mad. Like that's
Yeah.
that's kind of insane, but it's fine. Like
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious, bro. Kevin Garnett's insane. That whole Boston Celtics 07-08 team, although that's my favorite basketball team ever, outside of around the same time the Houston Rockets, Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming, that Boston Celtics team, awful people.
Yeah.
Like, actually awful people. Rondo's probably the best person, and he's a hothead, too.
Yeah.
But... And Ray Allen, they exclude. I'll exclude Ray Allen because he went to the Heat, but like he's probably a decent guy compared to the other guys.
Ray
like Kevin
Allen's, like,
Garnett and Paul
quiet.
Pierce are
Yeah.
fucking assholes.
he was on one of like JJ Redick's podcasts before he became a coach,
Really?
and it was like pretty. Like this guy's pretty chill.
For sure.
He just talked about like how to be like a shooter at his level, he would just like he would practice things so like pinpoint. Perfect that he could not go wrong. Like his muscle memory was so finely tuned that
And he's got a beautiful J.
yeah,
Like
beautiful
you,
jumper.
you can tell that he has perfected it. It is a beautiful jumper.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and now he coaches like his son's middle school league or something like that.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
Boys, women rolling an hour and 6.
Hour and 7 minutes.
Sick.
do we want to call it? I think so.
I'm down to call it. It's getting a little
Before we call it,
Yeah.
I need to say something.
I'm hungry.
Oh, fuck.
That's what you get. That's what you get.